Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome to Plague Inc. Evolve with me, Lathrix. Before we continue and I do the usual gubbins about which scenario we're playing, etc., I want to have a little mini announcement, a little chat with you fine fellows. Soon it will be my 50th episode of this wonderful, amazing series that I have enjoyed so much doing. Well, it's amazing in the fact I absolutely love doing it, not so much in the actual quality, but you get the idea. Regardless, I am going to be doing an hour or 2 hour, depending on how much I get, special. And the special will be only scenarios given by you, the lovely subscriber, the viewer, the watcher. It doesn't have to say Lathrix in the name, it just has to be suggested and created by your fine selves. So in the comments below, please give me the links to your scenario. Put the Steam link in the comments and I will add it to the list. We will be playing as many as we can. Well, as long as I have to record, I will have a big recording session on Friday night. And don't worry, these the custom scenarios go out in the extremely early morning. It's how I have my thing set. They basically put up at 2 AM in British time, so don't worry, I'll have the full day to figure out what I'm going to add and what I'm not. So yes, comments below will really help and give me a hint of what you've done, the wonderful people have been watching, because some of you have had such good ideas and such good scenarios, and some of you have had some which are good in spirit. They're good in general, but they're too small, they're too short to make an episode on. I can include these, so please tell me below. Thank you. And now I'll continue with the actual episode. Dragons Reborn by Mavis1Vermilion66. Now that's a name. Make reborn dragons? ? It is now possible. Thanks to a prion infectivity, reptiles has mutagenic properties that allow it. Oh my god, the English. To Fascona DNA? I don't know what word is of its host at will. To alter its DNA at will. I don't know. The time has come for the dragons to wake up. Hopefully it's... Oh dear. Oh, it's actually a prion. Of course it is. Well, I've not played on these since the new computer, obviously. Genetic mimic. I am so used to what I want. It's quite sad, really. And transstasis. Well, I do think we're going to have a lot of symptoms with this, but I'm still going to go with transstasis. Normal. Draconia. 065TZ3. Welcome to Plague Inc. You are prion to win. Okay, the usual. Saudi Arabia. Welcome to Saudi Arabia. What have we got here? We've got this. Reptiles 1. The prion infects smaller lizards where it can survive better. So it can have more time to develop because it can survive infectiousness and increase in chance of mutation. Symptoms equals none, so I'm assuming that's what we have to get then. Which unlocks abilities. Development's gene. Prion now has an impact on the production of growth hormone. The increasing size of contaminated reptiles growing too fast is lethal. But it doesn't give us lethality, that's nice. Okay, so we've got things to do then. We have rodents 1, the common flea is susceptible, that's nice. And we have this. Surprise! Reptiles appearing larger. Some tourists and scientists are surprised by their abnormal size. But it approached the... I don't know what it's trying to say. They're thirsty with curiosity, so we're not blaming it on a disease, is maybe what it's trying to say. This might be a runner-up for the worst English I've played so far, which is quite sad. Again, I don't hold it against them. It's clearly a non-English speaker, and I know what they're trying to say a good 85–90% of the time. Okay, we're going to go with rodents, however. Because of the increased mutation chance, I'm hoping we'll get that for free. So that's the plan there, trying to be a cheapskate. Next in the list, overdevelopment gene 2. Oh, it's going to be overdevelopment. Okay. Increased production causes a greater growth spurt, but without causing bodily harm to reptiles, more easily identifiable, hence the increased severity. Gene de Quov Sauvis. They're French. I think. I've just murdered that, haven't I? Well, that just turned. Yep, okay. Reptiles 2. Adapting gradually to the body temperature variables. Lizards, the prion extends its capability to snakes and is more likely to mutate as well, of course, more infectivity. Reptiles 3. Oh, look at the cute picture. It's a little turtle. Prions now infect turtles and all snakes and reptiles are medium size. More infectious. Mutations easier also. Okay. Wow, this is putting my English skills to the test, I'll give you that much. So far, it's actually pretty good though, so can't discredit it there. I really want some mutations, guys. Seriously? Okay, let's go with livestock, because we can. Plus, we'll probably be going to India soon enough anyway. What's next for this? What's this here? Changing human genome. Inadvertently, a particle of the prion mutated when she was a human. What? Who is beginning to feel the same effects as the reptiles. Oh, who's in a human, okay. Does not always work. Okay, won't get that just yet. We will get the French one, which then goes back to being English. I love that. Okay, that's pretty awesome. Surprise! Symptom mutated. Which leads to trampling. A gesture by the uncontrolled growth spurt makes clumsy dragons and sometimes trample people, but not too large. So there's now tiny little dragons who occasionally trample people. Without causing lethality, which is very curious. Hormone production of ethanol and water compounds allows the formation of an organ, creating a fire at the back of the host. Oh, back of the throat, of course, but it's lethal without protection. I'm guessing that'll get us heat resistance, which we don't really need. But we are going to need to go down anyway. Ooh, no it doesn't. It unlocks genetic reshuffle. Pyro protections gene. Chromosomal DNA protection allows the synthesis of a protein for the combustion of air, whilst providing thermal protection. Fire up! So we are now going into dragon stage. Excellent. Ooh, water. I'll get level 1 water, thank you. Still quite happy I've got Transstasis this time. And I'll also get air as well, since we are in a lot of arid countries. I've seen cold resist, I haven't seen drug resist, so I'm a little bit nervous about that. Let's get cold resist level 1. I'm going to assume that somewhere around genetic reshuffle is the drug resistance. That's my assumption, and we're not going to get any more lethality as well, so just going to keep on upgrading our infectivity. Trampling got mutated. That doesn't actually kill people apparently. Good. Bird level 1, that'll help. Yes it did, excellent. All the DNA in the world, beautiful. Saudi Arabia has finally shut down its airport. Took its time. And let's get cold level 2 if we can. Lovely. Changing human genome. Doesn't really do much just yet. So I think for now we should play it safe and just keep on moving. Even if drug resistance does kind of suck. But we don't need drugged up countries to get to... Oh, I think we're going to need resistance as well. So okay, genetic reshuffle, there it is. Drug resistance level 2 apparently is first. Okay, and let's get genetic hardening as well, because it seems like they're curing us quite quickly. We could get level 2, but I think I won't. That should slow them down a little bit. Fire breather symptom mutated. Cool. Dragons, with their capacity for spontaneous combustion, can spit fire on their prey and their victim, causes burns of different severity. Why is the English also suddenly improved? I've noticed that as well. How odd is that? Whatever. Red skin and painful blisters are formed on the surface. Type of burn is a little grave. Can occur. Fatality can occur when a heat source is too close. Okay. We need more infectivity. That's what we need. Let's go with rodents level 2. Should help us out in the urban areas. We do have drug resist, however, now, so that's not too much. Aha! We just got to Greenland. Excellent. We're still in Iceland, though. As I said that, we got into Iceland. Lovely. I think we're still missing the... No, we're missing nowhere. Excellent. Let's go mental. Okay, pyro protection gene leads to violence gene. An overdose of testosterone causes a sudden and significant aggressive violence. Claws and fangs grow. Dragons are resurrected. Yay! Treasure for dragon. Wow, that's a lot of infectivity. Dragons hoard gold to build a nest, where they can sleep and reproduce, increases infectiousness. I'm guessing because people go there to try and get the treasure. Cure is harder to find, which leads to aggressive behaviour. Dragons have an overdeveloped sense of aggression and behaviour that prevents scientists to approach them. Delays cure. Impossible sample. The hard scales of dragons now impede scientists to collect blood samples or diagnostic samples. Search is very slow, so that's really slowed down the cure. I've already got that. I wonder what it looks like then. I wish I get the human genome and see what that does. But that should have slowed down the cure a lot. And in fact, it has almost completely stopped it. Take that, humanity. And let's get changing human genome, which leads to overdevelopment gene 2. Oh, that's the exact same name. Okay. Prions have an impact on the production of growth hormone and increased size of the contaminated people. Growing too fast can be lethal. So we make huge humans that grow really, really, really fast. Poor them. So it tells me we don't need more lethality. Though we are a prion, so that probably explains why we're not so lethal just yet. Ooh, bite. Ooh, head. Oh, of course, the human one. Derp. Let's get bite. Dragons bite people. Deep wounds that can become infected or does not heal. Ooh. A little laceration, a little claw, tears the skin and draws blood. If it's not treated, it will fester and become necrotic, lethal, and infectious. Oh, cool! So the image was actually black in a black background. When you got it, it appeared. That's cool. But let's get this. Headache. Oh, no. Oh, we can't evolve it any further. Why not? Probably need this. Ta-da! Gastroenteritis, we all know what that is. It's just vomiting, pretty much. And gastric ulcer, which is horrible. Confusion, and then we have anemia. So let's see what they all are. Internal bleeding, cognitive indifference. The irregular hormonal activity causes crisis and upsets, and upsets the decision-making capability of the host. Okay then. Well, we don't really need more infectivity. We're pretty much everywhere. Actually, I wonder who's not fully infected. Ah, now we are. Excellent. The world is infected, I think. Yes, there are. I'm so curious to see if that's actually a win condition. It'd be very nice if it was. Transmissions, I don't really want anything else. Third degree burn. Not really lethal. The skin has a card aspect, which may vary from beige to black. The patient does not feel pain because the skin is destroyed in all its depth. So it turns into like a cardboardy kind of... Ooh, nice. Let's get all these and see if we can lock those last three. Ooh, seems that we can. Pulmonary edema. A potentially fatal heart defect that affects the respiratory system, releasing the pathogen into the air. Now, we should be a bit more lethal than we seem to be showing off, because we are almost halfway to full lethal. I think it's just because of the prion. The prion's big gimmicky thing is that it takes a long time for anything to take effect. As you can see, we're getting seemingly more lethal every day. And now we're at the stage where we're getting DNA per kill. Beautiful. Ooh, acute enthesitis. I can't say that out loud. Multiple, because I can't pronounce it. Multiple inflammatory lesions are caused to the brain. Neurological damage leading to death. Oh, what a shame for the poor humans. Yoink. Total brain failure. The complete replacement of the DNA in brain cells triggers a massive immune response to the... Pardon me. To the irreversible loss of brain function. That only costs 15 DNA. Of course, that's from the simian flu. That gives us a lot of lethality. And boom. I like how now most of our lethality isn't coming from the actual dragons that inhabit the world, but from just the disease hurting humans as well. Hemorrhagic shock is 30. Ooh, I wonder what that is there in the middle. Oh, curious. Very curious. We've got these two, so we can't... Maybe need these. Like devour and aggression and such. I don't really know. So I am very curious about it. We could try and grab something. It feels like maybe it's these though. No, it would definitely be that one if it's... Fine, let's get third degree burn, which is the fourth degree burn. The skin is charred, hard and black. Even items that are below suffered. Muscles and bones can be damaged. Lethal. Okay, so the fire is now more effective in the dragons. So the left side is dragons, right side is humans. That's cool, that's a nice little twist. I bet you there's a win condition there, but I'm not sure. Maybe we should go into cheat mode and have a quick check. Yeah, okay, we'll go into cheat mode and have a quick check afterwards. We're about to be finished. Goodbye, world. The prion really does take a long time for anything to take effect. There we go. Beautiful. Let's exit, go back to my subscribed, and let's find it again. Dragons Reborn, play. Yes, yes, I know. And cheats, unlimited strain, okay. Unlimited strain and turbo strain, why not? So as soon as we infect a country, we'll instantly fully infect it. Boom! Okay, so let's find out everything. So we get reptiles, which leads to us to be able to get these. So we get all of these, as we did last time. Oh, what am I missing for that then? Okay, regardless, let's get all the transmissions. I'm kind of curious to see what's in there. I wonder if it's just regular extreme zoonosis. Yes, it is, okay. And I'm assuming we'll also have extreme haemophagy. We do. And I'm assuming... Oh, bioaerosol is not there yet. There we go, human. Now let's figure out how we get that then. So we do all these like usual, blah blah. That's where it was before. And then we'll get all these, at least the ones we had last time. We had that. Not sure what we had there. Okay, let's get these. We definitely got hemorrhagic. Oh, so we need some... Okay, so once we get 4th degree burns, it's actually necrosis that's there. Okay, what's there then? Total organ failure. Okay. That makes sense, Fomital is to bioaerosol extreme, which ignores everything, and then that's just the same stuff as before. Did I read Devour? Dragons consider humans as the basic... Wow, that's an awesome word, which probably pronounced sounds really elegant, but I'm going to pronounce it like this. Nourriture. I'm guessing nutrition? Although a little bitter. Very lethal. Okay, what's over here then? So, Treasure of a Dragon, aggressive that. Oh, we can get this now. Reign of the Great Dragons. There's the win condition. The awesome image again. Dragons dominate a situation whether human or non-origins. Oh, so some humans were turning into... Okay. And fight for the eradication of the human race. Very lethal. Maybe it isn't the win condition then. Who knows? It's a bit too far in. It's almost impossible to really get... Wow. What on earth? Well, we just teleported to other countries. What did that then? So it must have got the... on fungus, there is a version of... Oh, what's it called? Spore release. It's the very last one you can get, which does slowly release spores at random times. I'm assuming that's one of those, but they've upgraded it so it's got a higher chance of happening, so you can do that. Well, that definitely wasn't a win condition, sadly, then. I wonder if I'll get 3 cheaty stars. I hope I get 3 cheaty stars. Like normal stars, but pat you on the back a little bit more. Yay, 3 cheaty stars. Well, I actually enjoyed that. The English was a bit off, and I'm assuming that's why it's got 3 stars. I'm giving it a thumbs up. I would rate that 4 out of 5. I think the idea's brilliant. I think it's executed very, very well. It's just this is one of the times where I may have to deduct points for English just because it can be very confusing what it actually means, because it gets to the point where I simply don't understand what he or her is actually trying to say. But still, absolutely brilliant. I hope they do it. I hope they update it in the future, and I hope to see it in the featured page. All things I've already played, sadly. I hope the featured changes from time to time, because it's getting a bit boring having this page. It's pretty much the same stuff I've seen every single time, which is a little bit sad. But still, thank you for watching, Sir and Sirette. Remember, tell me your scenarios below. I will be playing them on Saturday for my special, which won't actually be the 50th episode, but it'll be close enough. Saturday is my busiest day on the channel, so it makes sense to do it then. Thank you for watching, and of course, if you really wish to, you can simply put in the title Lathrix. It is very easy to find it that way, but you don't have to. Just tell me the link below, and I will get to it. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.